You think you're safe at work because you're competent. You're not. The best employees don't always survive. The smartest are often the first to go. Because power doesn't protect you. Making someone else feel powerful does. So today, I'll teach you how to never get fired. But not by working harder. Not by being smarter. By becoming something else entirely. Invisible, yet unforgettable. A shadow behind the throne. A ghost they can't remove. Because they need you more than you need them. The game is not to be clever, it's to make them feel cleverer. Why? Because humans aren't logical. They're emotional. Your boss doesn't want a rival. They want a reflection. One that flatters. One that obeys. One that remains, just beneath them. That's your job. Most leaders are insecure. Even if they smile. Even if they act friendly. Especially if they boast. That's the mask. In 2017, a study in the Journal of Personality showed that managers with fragile egos were more likely to sabotage competent employees. Think about that. Being good at your job can put a target on your back. The warning signs? They forget your wins. They praise you in meetings, but ghost you afterward. They reassign your projects without reason. They ask you to train the new hire. Translation? They're already planning around your absence. But here's how you make sure they never can. Start by mirroring their language. Use their phrases. Echo their tone. It's called linguistic mimicry, and it works. Research from Stanford confirms this. When you speak like someone, they feel aligned with you. They trust you more. And, most importantly, they feel dominant. You're not stealing their spotlight. You're reflecting it back. Next, understate your wins. Did you close a deal? Frame it as their strategy. Did you save a campaign? Say you followed their guidance. Even if they had nothing to do with it. This isn't humility. It's psychological warfare. The goal isn't to appear impressive. It's to appear essential. But not threatening. Now, here's a tactic very few use. Ask for advice you don't need. Yes. Ask your boss for insights even when you already know the answer. It's not about the advice. It's about the feeling they get when you ask. They feel wise. Respected. In control. Power feeds on validation. You're feeding it, without losing anything yourself. This next move, it might save your job one day. Show loyalty, not brilliance. In 2014, a study in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology revealed that loyal employees are more likely to be forgiven for mistakes, even serious ones. Think about what that means. It's not performance that makes you bulletproof. It's perception. So don't aim to impress. Aim to belong. And sometimes, you need to disappear. When the spotlight's on them, step back. When praise falls, let it fall on them. You know what you did. But they don't need to. Your strength is in restraint. Let me tell you a true story. A junior intern at a fintech company discovered a $2 million error. He fixed it silently. Then sent an email thanking the CEO's systems for helping him spot the issue early. The CEO promoted him. Why? Because the intern made the CEO feel powerful, smart, necessary, and in doing so, he made himself irreplaceable. That's the illusion of inferiority, and it's one of the most effective psychological shields you can ever wear. Let them think you're just good enough. Let them think they're still smarter, still stronger, still leading. Because when they underestimate you, they won't remove you. They'll rely on you. Want a bonus tactic? Praise them. But do it strategically. Random compliments are suspicious. But targeted praise, that's gold. Say this. I really learned from the way you handled specific situation. It's subtle. It's surgical. They feel appreciated. You look loyal. And your seat stays secure. Here's what you don't do. Don't correct them in public. Don't speak over them in meetings. Don't let your ambition leak out. They're not looking for a successor. They're looking for someone who makes them feel like a king. So, is this manipulation? Maybe. But so is survival. In business, perception is protection. You're not lying. You're aligning. If you don't play the game, you are the game. Because the moment your boss feels inferior, it's over. They'll call it restructuring. A shift in direction. A better culture fit. But really, they're just removing the threat. And if you outshine them, you're the threat. So remember, mirror their voice. Understate your brilliance. Ask questions you don't need answered. Be loyal. And vanish when the applause begins. Because in the end, your performance won't protect you, but your positioning will. They say knowledge is power, but that's only half the story. The rest is knowing who needs to feel powerful and making sure it's never you. If this sharpened your thinking, imagine what's next. Subscribe to Scenery, where minds are sharpened like blades. Like, share, and stay close. Because the deeper we go, the darker it gets.